Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into today's third video. We're going to have a look at the weather weekend for today's third video. So this is your detailed weekend look ahead, and I shall get on it for you in a moment. Interesting week to come. We're going to go from winter to spring, and more about that in a second. Just say that the first video today was our 6 AM UK weather forecast, with also releasing East 7 Day 42 day, and there's a 10 to 14 day with all operator features on the way later on as well. Please like, share, subscribe on all today's videos and content. Thank you so much everyone for doing that. Thank you so much to the weather outlook too, and also to the supply the charts and the data. Love it so much. Right, okay, let's start off with radar then. We've got heavy rain, persistent heavy rain across much of England and Wales, especially through the Midlands, down to central, southern and southwestern England, and pushed over to East Anglia. Across East Anglia, this might be a little bit sleeting in places as well. Meanwhile, further north, the rain is more showery in nature, but also there's wintry showers mixed in, especially through southeastern parts of Scotland and into northeastern England. It's still a pretty cold day. If we overlay the dew point, you can see the dew point is actually around freezing across East Anglia, far southeast, and in the northeast as well, and just a couple of degrees above freezing across many areas. So it's a cold, wet, miserable day in most places. Synoptically, we've still got the blocking area of high pressure with us to the north, low pressure out to west being fended off, but a weather system kind of stuck across the country, heralding just the beginnings of change to much milder weather next week. But today is like one to forget, really, with outbreaks of rain across much of England and Wales. A lot of it light and patchy, a few heavier bursts mixed in, maybe a bit sleety through parts of East Anglia, wintry showers through east of Scotland into northeastern England. The west generally, or the northwest generally, is a bit drier today. And I say it's a cold day, and about persistent rain, temperature about 3 or 4 degrees, so just a couple of degrees too high for snow, but still cold. Cold rain then, essentially. And further north, temperatures not much above freezing across some parts of Scotland. Far southwest of England, though, is a lot milder, around 10 degrees through there. Alright, tonight we're going to find that weather system through the centre of the country moving eastwards and sort of fizzling away. So outbreaks of rain, again with a little bit of sleet and snow mixed in, pushing through eastern areas this evening, and then clearing away. By the end of the night, we've just got a few wintry showers down the east coast and some rain showers parts of Northern Ireland and northwestern England. Many places dry by the end of the night. Be a cold night. Temperatures only around 2 or 3 degrees in the south and at or below freezing further north. There could be frost and ice in the northern half of the country once again. Tomorrow, Sunday, we'll see high pressure continuing to dominate to the east and to the northeast. So, again, 1 or 2 wintry showers possible around the eastern coast, a few rain showers in the west. Many places dry tomorrow. Quite a lot of cloud, a few brighter sunny spells should start to come through, though. And again, quite a cold day in most places. Temperatures ranging about freezing to +5, but in the southwest it will be a lot milder. Staying pretty cold into Monday. Most places will have a dry day, though by the end of it, some outbreaks of rain will be heading in towards Ireland and western Scotland. But many areas dry on Monday, and we should see some brighter skies coming through as well, I suspect. Like to be a frost early and late with icy patches again on untreated roads and pavements. Changes begin on Tuesday as the weather system moves across the northern half of the country, so outbreaks of rain with some sleet and snow mixed in, pushing from Northern Ireland into Scotland, possibly parts of northern England. And both south, mostly dry, but probably increasing amounts of cloud moving in from the west. Temperatures just edging up a little bit on Tuesday, so still pretty chilly, ranging from about 3. Range from about 3 to 7 or 8 degrees. The real change happens on Wednesday, with this area of low pressure deepening in the Atlantic starting to bring up a southwesterly as a blocking area of high pressure collapses over into eastern Europe. So Wednesday is likely to bring some outbreaks of quite heavy and persistent rain eventually into far western and northwestern areas. Most places will have a dry day on Wednesday, I think. with the best of the sunshine tending to be in the south and the east. And temperatures getting a boost as well, ranging about 5 to 10 or 11. 10 is 50 in Fahrenheit. And then the trend through the second half of the week is much milder. We're dragging up the wind from the Azores and from the Canary Islands through Thursday and Friday. That'll be moisture laden though, so for Western Scotland, Northern Ireland, North-Western England, probably the North and the West of Wales, very wet weather is likely setting on Thursday with heavy, persistent, possibly flooding rains. So the south and the east, so it can be like dry weather with bright or sunny spells, and a very mild day on Thursday, temperatures ranging from about 7 to 13 or 14 degrees, 14 to 7 in Fahrenheit. Like to be even milder on Friday. We could top the temperature out at 15 or 16 degrees across eastern areas. 16 is 61 Fahrenheit. Again, heavy and persistent rain likely in the north and west, mostly dry with brighter sunny spells in the south and the east, and as I say, it's a very, if not exceptionally mild day. And then into next weekend, those exceptionally mild temperatures stay with us into Saturday, with outbreaks of rain tending to move away to the south and the west, so if anything, we turn drier and brighter on Saturday. And again, temperatures 15, 16, maybe even at the outside 17 degrees could be possible on Saturday, which is absolutely remarkable. That's not quite as mild on Sunday, but still significantly above average. And we've got to the next low, but potentially bring some wet, windy weather into the north and the west later. Just have a quick look at charts weather out. So cold and wet much of England, Wales today. Snow further north, not drier tomorrow, but still cold. Then, staying cold really into Monday as well. Would be frost early and late. A little bit less cold for Tuesday, but it's really Wednesday that the milder air starts to get going. And again, a lot of cloud across the country, a few bright spells, some rain in the west. And then through Thursday and Friday, the wet weather is particularly to the north and the west, the south and the east tending to be dry. And check out those temperatures up to 15 degrees, and I reckon 16, 61 Fahrenheit is possible somewhere across eastern England on Friday afternoon. So this topsy-turvy winter has another twist to it. We're starting off in summary, pretty cold with heavy rain today, cold and wet in many areas, some snow up in the north. The trend next week, though, is a much milder one, and the second half next week is looking exceptionally mild with winds from the Canary Islands, but also potentially very wet in the north and in the west. We're going to be back later on. You take the 14 day, come back for that in a bit for the weekend forecast of this week. That's all for now, and thanks so much.